We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Caleb going to throw right away. He'll get this off to Swift. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Here's Williams. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Throwing is Williams. He's going to take another shot here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there in the opening drive, but that ball is incomplete.
In punt formation for the Bears.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's brought down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Hey, alert, Kings! 180! Point it right. Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! One time.
Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 43-yard line.
Up. Pistol. Stand.
Throwing, Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line.
To Mike Evans. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. There's Evans again, complete. And he's into the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. And again, back to Kmet. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
8-yard pickup. First down, Bears.
Back to the running game with Swift. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift, 25 yards to the house. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Regular. 180. Run. What's up?
Now Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
180. What's up?
Mayfield to throw it. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans with his 2nd touchdown here this first half. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. To the air, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. To throw, it's Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Looking right side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Throwing again here, Williams. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is getting enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Looking to throw is Williams. They'll get this into the hands of Odunze. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw, Williams. Oh, Odunze wide open. It's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, they're certainly not shied away from throwing the football. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Ready, set.
The final shot before break. Williams. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Complete to number 7, Bucky Irving. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 47-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Real. Point it right.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. A gain there of 30 big ones. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
Kings!
Baker going to give it to Irving. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
180! Pistol. Stop!
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin. 27 yards. And the Buccaneers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Here's Williams. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from Marv. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. To the air once more, Williams. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
And the Bears first down.
Throwing is Williams. That's complete right side to Connect. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Working out of the gun, Williams. He'll look middle here and give it to Adunze. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
To throw once more, here's Williams. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Rome Odunze, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. Now the point after try for Santos. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. And after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open.
but you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
180! Run.
Mayfield down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Once again, it's Irvin. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. First down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the first down. But you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there, kick it, put it through the post, go up 2 scores.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
This is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with.
I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! 180!
Here's Mayfield. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving, 48 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
To kick off for the Buccaneers.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call. It ended up maybe closing them out.
And it's incomplete. Still time left, though. 2 seconds remaining now in the fourth quarter.
Run. 180!
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.